New York who? New York who?
What's good, people? It's your boy New York Money. That's my name. Change your life in 30 days. Don't get mad. Get the bag. You won't be sad. Cop a wing. Come fly with me. And I'd like to welcome you to another audio of Cloth Talk. You don't know what Cloth Talk is? Take a walk. Disclaimer. I am not a pod. I ain't got a cast. I just come on here, talk my shit, speak my inspired action, and then I'm off in the winds like a ghost. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Probably somewhere, having a ghost rider, you know what I'm saying? A flaming drink, you know what I mean? Anyway, we're going to call this audio Not for the Weak. I repeat, not for the weak. I repeat again, this is not for the weak. You know what I mean? So, what's not for the weak? Practicing is not for the weak. Repetition is not for the weak. You know what I'm saying? Doing something over and over again for a better outcome. Disciplining yourself to reach that max potential and get the goal accomplished and get the job done, get the work done. You know what I mean? Just Nike, just do it and all that. It's not for the weak. You know what I'm saying? What else is not for the weak? Loving yourself. You know what I'm saying? Loving yourself is not for the weak. You have to love yourself. You can't be weak to love yourself. You know what I mean? Also, what else not for the weak? Fasting is not for the weak. You got to be strong to fast. Mentally strong. You know what I mean? Mentally strong and all that. You know what I mean? Reading. Finish your book. You know what I mean? Workout, exercise, all of those. I say that to say this. The shadow work, that shit is not for the weak. Definitely is not for the weak. Because you have a lot of emotions and programs that are running on autopilot. And you try to mask them shits. Nah. So you think, okay, cool, I get the weight I want to be at. But the emotions are still running. And some shit you endure with from your childhood trauma or whoever the fuck pissed you off or whatever you went through in life. Or you might get that new car. Oh, what happened when you get in the car? Still got that shit running. It's just running. It's just a constant emotion just running. Yeah, you can smoke a little weed, whatever. Yeah, you can smoke, yeah. Hey, but when that high come down, that shit still is running. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm not an expert on this. Only thing I could do is talk from experience. One thing about me is what you'll learn. I'm doing the work too. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the trenches with the shit. Nah, I mean, let me rephrase that. I'm in, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the dark with it. I'm doing it. Like I'm going to the darker parts of life. And doing the work, stripping away all that shit that's not mine, you know what I'm saying? And understanding, okay, what's that saying? When you listen, you take what you want and leave the rest. Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. So don't look at me like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm Mr. Know-It-All. Nah, I just did some practice, some different type of practice, and I'm just here to share. Hey, it's not for the weak because you got to go in some dark places. You know what I mean? Dark places. And a lot of them dark places, a lot of that shit ain't even yours. That shit was put on when you came into this bitch because you listen to certain people, right? You listen to these people. You know what I'm saying? You really can't fault them. They didn't know. But they stand on it like a gang member, like, oh, you supposed to live life like this. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, you're supposed to do this. Nah, fuck all that. I ain't supposed to do. You supposed to do all of that. I don't want to live that way. Who the hell want to live that way? You know what I'm saying? Who want to live and poverty, trauma, around narcissistic people, controlling people, and then most of all around broke people. And we're not even talking about money. We're talking about broken people. You know what I mean? Who the fuck wants to live, you know what I mean, in that type of environment? Nobody wants to live in that environment. You know what I mean? So I'm going to them places because I want that shit out of, you know what I'm saying, out of my consciousness. You know what I'm saying? Out of the consciousness. All that shit, you know what I'm saying, that was told to me or I was around, you know what I'm saying? No, thank you. That's a hard no for me. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't get me anywhere. It doesn't get me to freedom, to a place of bliss, to a place of euphoria. None of that shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of got to be like the Punisher, on, you know what I'm saying, ready to be a vigilante killer, you know what I'm saying, for all them fucking programs that you were programmed with or whoever taught. I'm not going to say no names, you know, what the energies be doing, but they're brainwashed, you know what I'm saying, but that's none of my business. You know what I'm saying? My business is only to decipher the codes and, you know what I'm saying, get, you know what I'm saying, stay in the promised land. You know what I mean? Now, a lot of y'all going to be like, well, go to church and God and listen. The church is a business. You know what I mean? They take your money. You know what I mean? Oh, they'll say, you know, but I'm not going to get on that. And they don't take your money. You give. But it's a business. And what you got to understand about America and New Orleans, it's a business. So here's what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to take it personal because it's just business, yo. Literally, it's just business. But the problem that's going on, and you got to be aware of, is what is running in you. You got to go to them dark places. You know what I'm saying? So here's the best example that I could tell you. This is not for the weak. So think about it. You have this thing running in you, right? It has no light on it. Once you shed the light on it, now you're aware. Now you can observe. A lot of this shit that we was told when we was born, that was somebody else's light that they gave you. They're telling you not to do this, but then the shit's running in you and you don't know what's running. You do all types of stuff. You go running. You still feel the same fucking way and all that. You know what I mean? You might go meditate. You still feel the same fucking way. Until you shed light on that program or that fucking emotion, that shit gonna keep running and you gonna keep feeling that way. Unworthy, resentfulness, always on the defense. You know what I'm saying? Playing the victim. You have to go to that dark place or that dark. Do not, one thing my mentor said is, who are you listening to? And then you look at the person who you listening to. You look who they married to, who they hanging around with, and how they lifestyle. A lot of these people don't even fucking read books. You know what I'm saying? They don't read books. They don't have goals. They ain't got none of that shit. And this shit is raw and uncut. Unfollow, unfollow the follow. You know what I'm saying? Don't follow me. Don't subscribe. I ain't on here for none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just on here to talk my shit. This is inspired action, and this comes from a different place, and you'll catch it later. You know what I'm saying? The more I tap in, the more I tap in and timeline jumping and all that. You know what I'm saying? This is just expired action, because this shit is not for the weak. You know, you have all these YouTubes and Instagrams and saying this. No, I'm going to give you the raw and uncut about this. It's not. It's going to be days where you're going to feel sad. You're going to feel mad. You're going to feel, it's damn near like you're bipolar, but no meds, no drugs, lust, whatever the fuck, social media, like, share. It's all going to be, you're just masking it. You know what I mean? And then what happens is you keep masking it, then your body gets dis-ease, and then, you get sick and shit. So I'm not going to go too heavy. I'm going to leave y'all with this nugget. I might drop another one. Y'all know how I do. I live by the wind. But look, love yourself. You know what I'm saying? Fine. But to love yourself, you have to go into the other part of yourself, you know what I mean? That's dark and where the grit and grime, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta purge that shit out. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not for the weak. It's not for the weak. So if you're on your shadow journey and your shadow path, hey, salute to you, because I understand. I understand, and I'm still learning, you know what I mean? And you just have to just be patient and know you're going to come out on the other side of it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to come out on the other side of it. That's if you want to. Remember, you have free will. God gave you free will. So if you don't want to do it, then don't do it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's no sweat off my back. You know what I'm saying? It's your choice. It's your choice. But just know that shit is still going to keep running. You still going to get the same results that you've been getting in life. Wonder why it's not working. You know what I mean? Because you're not going that side to see what's really wrong, getting to the root of what's really wrong. But I'm going to tell you, it's not for the weak. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of it's, I'll be honest with you, as I went through this journey and still going through it, it's not mine. It was told to me. And these people stand on this shit like a gang member. Like, these energies stand on it and they believe that that's life. And they will stand on it to the grave. Hey, that's their life. That's their business. My job, as I got aware, was to decode of what I want and what I don't want. And you know what I don't want? I don't want unfly shit around me. You know what I mean? Like, I want fly shit. You know, it's fly shit only over here. You know what I'm saying? You know the vibes. New York, you know, I live a different life out in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all already know I live a different life, and that's how I'm going to keep it. You know what I mean? And you want abundance. You want health. You want wealth. And it doesn't, and it's not going to come from what you were told when you was born. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit was, you know what I'm saying, was told to them, but no one did any research. They just did one research. They went to church. Come on, man. Or they listened to the politician, or they listened to their parents, or, you know what I'm saying, this generation did it, that generation. And no, because if that was the case, everybody would be prosperous. Everybody would be abundant. No, these people out here are miserable. These energies, my bad, I'm not pointing fingers. Let me rephrase that. These energies out here are miserable. Misery loves company. They won't ever find happiness, because until you go to that other side of the shadow, in the shadows, you're not gonna find true happiness. It's always going to be a false sense of security and happy. And security, by the way, is a fucking illusion. So you're just creating a false reality. It's an illusion, just like the past and the future. You only have fucking now, right now, and right now is fly. Right now is fly, because you know why? I'm talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm dropping little nuggets. You know what I'm saying? And this had been on my heart for a couple days. Universe, God put this on my heart. So, you know what I'm saying? I was procrastinating, you know what I'm saying? But then I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to do it. So look, I might drop. Y'all know how I do. Anyway, I'm coming up on 13 minutes. Love yourself. And then if you truly love yourself, go to the other side and go ahead and check out your shadow and understand emotions and you know what I'm saying? It's okay, and be grateful, because if you look at it, right, you can't have one without the other. So you got to balance. You know what I'm saying? It's self-love. That's self-love. You know what I'm saying? By you going and understanding your true self. That's what I do. I understand. Now, I turned the autopilot off. It's off. I'm aware of it. You know what I'm saying? No matter what I did, I got mad stories. No matter what I did, I could never mask it. You know what I'm saying? I could never give it a quick fix. But I love myself so much that I went to that side, and I'm grateful. You know, and I'm grateful Because when I truly understand is you can't have one without the other. It's a seesaw, it's a balance, you know what I mean? So with that said, I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Just, put the work in. If you're gonna put the work in, go the little extra mile. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, on the other side of that, it's less exhausting. And I'll leave it as that. Y'all know the vibes. Anyway. New York who? Y'all know the vibes. Bye.
New York who? New York who? New York who? New York who?
Yeah. Earn 100 push-ups. Talk to him. What'd you think about him? Here, bro. Great. Fart. New York who?
New York money.
New York who? New York who?
Yeah.